What's up, guys? I'm Endless Win. Welcome back to Season 1, episode I Never Do the Right Thing, so I'm not even going to try, of the Minecraft Feed the Beast multiplayer series, where I'm trying to, let me light up some areas here. I'm trying to, in fact, find some gold. I need gold for the thing that I'm going to make. And I don't think I'm gonna get lucky. Doesn't seem like it. So I have to look around here. And when I find it, I'll go ahead and smelt it all up, and then we'll get started with the next phase of the project, which is awesome. I'm really excited to get into this. I wanted to make sure I had a little bit more resources to get going on it, just because I'm very, very happy to do it. And I didn't want really any interruptions with it. I wanted to just be able to do it and kind of do it, and not have to be like, gotta go mine, you know, things like that. So yeah, this is my mining area down here in the low levels, and yeah, a little behind the scenes action, if you will. And guys, if you have not, because I'm going to be recording this and then I'm going to do a live stream, so if you have not checked out twitch.tv/endlesswin, shameless plug inserted there, then you really should, because you'll get to see a lot more stuff, and I can answer questions on the fly if you have any about the packs or what my plans are, or potential future stuff. Like, I got a whole new series going to be coming up that is not even Minecraft, and I'll be streaming that too, September 9th. That's the day. If you don't know, then shame on you. Alright, I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, welcome back. Things are starting to hop and move and pop and shake, and I'm ready to do this. I am most definitely ready to do this. I don't have a place that I'm going to be doing this, but I do need diamond and a furnace. So let's get some cobble and some stone and the diamond. I'm going to be making a I'm going to try that one more time. I'm going to be making a blood altar from blood magic. Very exciting. And I just made a blood altar from blood magic. I think I've got a room down here I can put it in, but I need to put signs up for me. That's Thaumcraft. This is power, so you'd be power or tech. Those guys are techies, not to be confused with Trekkies, obviously. And so I'm going to use this room. I think it'll be big enough. I know eventually I'll have to take this out. In fact, I know eventually I'm going to have to move this all together. And I don't think it'll be too hard to do. I might lose my... You're not in my hand. I might lose my life essence. But, you know, so be it. But here is the blood altar from blood magic. So the next thing I want to get is a sacrificial blood orb. So let's run up here and see what's involved in that. It looks kind of like that. It looks kind of more like, I don't see it. Where you be, sacrificial. Very interesting. Maybe a sacrificial knife will have to do. Or is it just a blood orb? No? Okay. Well, then we're just going to go with the sacrificial knife then. So that should be good. Iron. So we got to grab that, and glass. I should have... Uh-oh. We've hit another problem. I think I've used up all the glass. God, Endless, you always do this. You always do this. You know, if I had an applied energistic system, we wouldn't be going through this right now. We wouldn't be going through this nonsense right now. Alright, do I even have any iron? Seems to be not. Okay. Alright, be right back. Okay, found the chest the glass was in, and I have iron nuggets, so I'll be able to make that work. And then we can start cutting ourselves. So don't do this at home, kids, please. Your mom will get really mad at me if you do, I think. Like I said, I really don't know which room I'm going into half the time. So it'd be this one. In fact, I'm really going to have to move this because I want to knock this room down. But I wanted to get into this. I'm super excited about it. Right click, ow, and you hurt yourself a little bit. And you see there's blood in there. And it's draining into a little internal buffer. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right click again and you hurt yourself some more. Oh, don't kill yourself. Just make sure you don't kill yourself. And I would definitely be sure you have a lot of food on you. And if you have the opportunity to do something like that, I obviously don't have enough mana to really crank it out. But if you have enough opportunity to do something like that, then please do so. So I'm going to get a little bit of life essence here into my blood altar, and I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, so I'm still cutting myself. I forgot to eat. So I have no way of knowing actually how much is in here. I do know, however, that every time that I cut myself, I in fact put 200 life points into this blood altar. So I can just know that that's 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. So I know I got a little bit more in there, but I'm going to keep cutting myself a little bit, and I'll show y'all how to start figuring out how much is in there here in just a second. At least I'm assuming I know how to do it. This has no book, so I'm not quite sure how to do some of the stuff, so I'm going off the wiki. But it's kind of simple, kind of self-explanatory. You cut yourself, right? I mean, don't really... I prefer... The reason I wanted the sacrificial orb is because it's not a knife, so it's like an orb, and it seems more magical and not like cutting yourself. Don't actually cut yourself, kids. Alright, Endless is going to get off his soapbox now. Now that it's pretty apparent Endless doesn't want you cutting yourself. So I think, hopefully there should be enough in here for me to just throw this diamond away. Actually, no, you don't throw the diamond away. I've been stuck on Botania here. You actually right click it in. Just like that. Red particle effects are good. Particle effects are always good. What you don't want to see is a little puff of smoke, because that means there's not enough in there. But I'm pretty sure there's more than enough in there, because I've been putting quite a bit of life points in there. And there are stuff later on in the game where you don't have to cut yourself. It's just a beginning game thing. So make sure you have plenty of food as you do these things. That was a little weird. And hopefully here fairly soon, still no puffs of smoke. I think we're supposed to see a red puff of smoke. And this will turn into something else. I'm not seeing what I'm hoping to see. Hold. Wait for it. Wait for it. We're almost there. So how was your day? Good? Work? School? I don't know how old you are. One guy listening, he's at work. The other guy, he's at school. Yeah, there we go. Alright, sweet. So we have a weak blood orb. So apparently this now, yeah, there we go. So, okay, I was like, that messed up my key bindings. No, my hand is moved. So you can actually hurt yourself with the weak blood orb too. Now what I want to do is make this divination sigil. So that requires a blank slate, a weak blood orb, and glass. Blank slate is done by throwing a piece of stone into there, and you get the blank slate. So that shouldn't be too hard. I don't want to actually right click this right now because it's something different if I'm not mistaken. So let me run up, get some food, put some more life points, and we'll do a blank slate. Alright, so I have enough food for the time being, just threw some bread in as well, so we should be good for a little bit. I think it is, yeah, I'm starting to get better about knowing where to go down here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for sure. So let's give it a few extra, knowing that there's plenty in there. And then we'll put this here, and we're going to right click it there. Particle effects again are always good, and hopefully we should start seeing this turn over. I think if I had to guess, it's going to take less time, a lot less time. Wow, that's a lot less time. So I think I need an empty hand to get that. Yep. Alright, so let's run up, and I don't think I have enough glass to do this. But I do have my weak blood orb and the blank slate. So if glass is all I have to worry about, yeah, I just have 2 pieces. And I don't think I have any sand. Be right back. So do y'all remember what I said at the beginning of the episode where I'm like, I don't want to have to go mining, and I don't have to do this and that, and I just want to be able to rush right through this whole thing? Yeah, well, my hungry chest is full, I think. It is full. Let me take that bread out. I'm for sure going to need that. So he'll be able to eat again. At least the glass. So we're going to need a total of 7 pieces of glass, which I think we now have after 1 more. I'll take that. And thank you. And then we're going to make this little sigil here. And this is a very simple little sigil. We'll do this and this and that, and we have our sigil. So peer into the soul and get the current essence. Perfect. So if I right click myself, you can see my current essence is 600, and if I left that in the, yuck, I hope I left it in there. I don't think it consumes it. Yeah, it doesn't consume it. I was almost certain that it didn't consume it. So if I do that there, you can see, and I right click myself, now I have 800, so I could do it 2 more times, and I should have 12. Perfect. Alright, that's exactly what we're looking for. So let's eat here. We're clearly in the wrong room, aren't we? And that's not the right room, and we're on the opposite side of where we need to be. So now that we have that, we can start getting into some of the better stuff. And really the first thing that I want to do is upgrade my blood altar to a level 2, because we'll see this here. You can see altar current essence, 2,400 life points, altar current tier 1, capacity of 10,000. So I can upgrade this to the next level altar. What I need to do is get a total of 8 somethings, and they go here. I'm not quite sure, but they're going to go like this around it. And so you can see each tier is going to go further and further out. So obviously I'm going to have to move this altar, but I wanted to get started, wanted to jump right into all this stuff because I want to be able to use it as I live stream and upgrade it and things like that. So if you ever don't want to miss stuff in this series, got to check out the live streams. That's all I'm going to say. Let me see if I can. I need this blood room. Yes, yes. So, ooh, I'm going to need a lot of essence in here. I'm really going to have to cut myself up. Alright, be right back. Welcome back, guys. I have hopefully done everything I need. So we shall see here. I left this guy making some smooth stone while I was away, so that should be hopefully enough. And then we're going to start, should be something like that, this, and then we'll do that and that, and I should get 8 out of there. That should be just the perfect amount. we'll come down here and make sure. Went the wrong way. Still went the wrong way. Here we go. And I'll put this in a circle just around it. And it may take a second for it to update. It might need a block update. Update block. And now if we right click it, we have a tier 2 altar. So that's wonderful. It seems like the capacity did not go up. Still 10,000 life points. Maybe so some of the other levels. I also know that these blood runes have different properties, and so you can see there's a rune of augmented capacity, so you could increase your capacity. Rune of dislocation, not quite sure. Rune of sacrifice, I think that's if you sacrifice yourself you get more points. Efficiency, maybe they cost less, and speed, probably the actual infusion of, like when I put the diamond in there to get the to get this bad boy, no, to get that bad boy right there, the weak blood orb. So the next thing I need to do, I guess, is get the next tier up. Which is it? You? No, you're tier 3. So I think it's you. You're tier 2. So I need an emerald and 5,000 life points, and I will get the next tier up of blood orb, which would be the apprentice. So I'm gonna have to really hack myself up some more. Be right back. Oh, let me start a very short disclaimer. You can kill yourself. I'm not gonna do it. I don't need to do it. I got 12 levels. I'm going to keep them. You can kill yourself doing this. So don't click that last heart just thinking, you can't kill yourself, because you can. And make sure you have plenty of food, because I've run out of food yet again. This is very, very food intensive. Very food intensive. Be right back. Alright guys, so if we look here, I have 5,200 and our orb should need only 5,000. So I'm going to go ahead and place him in and let him go to town here. So that'll get me my second tier, the apprentice blood orb. It's a lot of life points. A lot of life points. But there are things we can get into, so we're not constantly cutting ourselves here. So that'll be nice. And at the same time, I'm upgrading my Ars Magica stuff, so can't hurt that too bad. So not a bad way to go. You're taking forever. Forever. Yep. Still waiting here. So this guy's going to take, obviously, probably longer than the diamond did. And he's just sucking up. There we go. Look at that. So we have our apprentice blood orb. So if we look here, what can we actually make with this? Well, let's go back. We didn't look here. What could we have made? We still have it, obviously, with our weak blood orb. So lava and diamond and obsidian and glass will make us a lava crystal. This is basically, it's kind of like the fire charge from Railcraft, except it's obviously blood magic, and I don't think it works quite as good as that. However, it will run in like a normal furnace, and it'll use your life points that's bind to your soul network. So obviously this one doesn't have any until I right click on it, and now I have 14, which this has 14 because that obviously has more since I have both on me. If I throw that out, you'll see that I should, okay, I still have both. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how this whole thing works. And in fact, I'm not even sure if that's actually going, yeah, that is going into me. So, yeah, I don't know which is which, but yeah. Anyways, where were we? So we've got that. We've got a water sigil, which will just create you a water source block. I shouldn't say which. That's pretty cool. So if you have a master blood orb, which is, you know, nowhere near where we're at, and a weak blood orb, you can make a rune of the orb. Not near that. We've already made the blood rune here. The sigil we've already made as well. Imperfect ritual stone. interesting. I guess if you wanted to make these ritual stones but not be able to do anything with them, maybe? Not too sure. And look at that. Alchemic chemistry set. I think we can get into that here pretty soon. So let's look into the Apprentice Blood Orb. With this we can make a void sigil, but we'll have to make a reinforced slate, which is a blank slate with a tier 2. So you throw the blank slate in again and you get the reinforced slate. So that's fairly easy. Just a lot of life points we're getting into. Air sigil. This is definitely something I'm going to want to get into. Gotta see if I have a gas tier. I had a gas tier, but I think I might have died in the nether. Went swimming in some lava thanks to a little bit of lag. So that's never fun. Sigil of the Fast Miner. I believe that gives you haste 2. And then we have a Rune of Sacrifice. This is the little guys I was showing y'all earlier that go around our altar. Rune of Self-Sacrifice. So I'm assuming that's for yourself and it gives you more points. The Rune of Sacrifice is for mobs. Hostile and neutral mobs. And then Ritual Stone. That'll give you 4. Very cool. So if you want to do it a little bit faster maybe. Sigil of the Green Grove. We will definitely be getting into that too. So the Air Sigil and the Sigil of the Green Grove are the two that I definitely want to get into. And then there's a spell table. Man, there's so much in this mod. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy with doing it. Very excited and cannot wait to really dive into it a whole lot more. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, do not cut yourself. It is bad. Only do it in Minecraft. And I'll see y'all in the overworld.